Welcome to another Pricewise Insulation tutorial. Today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to install your roof insulation in an existing home. Before we get started, let's talk safety. Today I'm using a pair of gloves, a face mask, some safety glasses and a good pair of work boots. You'll also need a knife, a metre-long stick, a kneeling plank and a battery operated light. You'll need to make sure that any old wiring is checked by an electrician. And don't forget to turn off the power at the main switchboard before commencing work. Alright, now we're ready to get started. Start by loading the bags into the ceiling. Getting a mate to help will make this a lot easier. If your manhole is too small, then the roof can be accessed by taking off a roof sheet or sliding back some tiles. If you're going through the roof, hire some safety rails from your local hire shop. Once you've got all the bags inside, spread them around the ceiling space before you start installing. This will ensure that they are not in the way later on. Cut the bag open along the side so that you don't damage the insulation, and make sure there is enough space for the pack to expand. You can get your partner to pass you the bats, or if you're working alone, put some within reaching distance from where you're working. Around the perimeter of the home, make sure the bats cover the top plate of the wall. Once the perimeter is done, install the middle section of the roof by working backwards towards the manhole. In areas without existing insulation, the bats should be installed snugly between the joists. If you have existing insulation that is below the top of the joist, then lay the insulation between the joists. If the existing insulation is level with the top of the joist, then you can install the bats across the joists. This will improve the thermal performance as there won't be any gaps. When installing around downlights, check the model so you know how much clearance to leave around the light. Standard LED lights require a 50mm clearance, while some new LEDs can be covered, but check this with the manufacturer first. If you have traditional halogen downlights, then leave a 100mm gap and place the transformer on top of the insulation. Never cover halogen lights. And make sure you remember to cut around fans as well. All other gaps should be filled in by cutting the bats to size and fitting them snugly between the joists. Even a small gap can affect the thermal performance of the insulation, so it is important that this is done properly. If you have any leftover bats, you can just lay these on top of the other bats. Now tidy up all the rubbish and you're done. Feel free to check out our other videos or shop online at Pricewise Insulation.